session, so in order of reverse flippancy. Somebody said we want foot massage as part of open educational therapy. Steps for open. What we thought we were doing was making suggestions for steps for Opal to take. And so the first step that Opal needs to take is it needs to keep asking and answering the questions. Why is this stuff worth doing, and what problems does it solve? Because unless that imbues Opal, its outcomes will just go the way of many European and other funded projects. They'll just disappear from view. So, what problems are solved by effective open educational practice? That needs to be much more explicit in the way that the project describes itself and articulates its activities. The second point is that I think there's a certain amount of scepticism, certainly in the group that we were in, as to whether, despite the 60 case studies, enough talking to and listening to end users of open educational resources has been done, rather than to advocates of open education. Because basically, the advocates of open education are the last people to talk to about these matters. It's users of open educational resources who ought to have a definitive voice within a project such as this. And then finally, the suggestion was that such a talking to and listening to end users process might result in people being pulled into the overall community and playing an active role in it and being caught up in it. So it would be kind of beneficial within Opal's own terms.
Can I just add that I think in addition to talking to users of OER, and I don't know how feasible this is, but actually it's quite good to talk to people who aren't using OER.
I think we meant that, didn't we?
Yeah, okay. Users and non-users.
Because I think there is a real coziness in all of this. We're always talking to the conversion. I mean, Adam saying that.
Well, that's what...
Essentially, the coziness point is the point that number one is designed to get at.
Yeah.
Echo chain.